How to find and use OER. A good understanding of the OER concept and the various Creative Commons licenses is a solid foundation when you start working with OER. However, even when you are familiar with the different kinds of uses that these licenses permit, there are still some practical aspects to consider in order to find and use OER as efficiently as possible. There is much to explore and discover on the internet, especially when you know where to start looking. Unfortunately, there is no single website that offers access to all contents with an open license. But there are several repositories containing different kinds of OER. A fairly simple way to search for free resources is the use of a specific filter for a Google search. Under Settings and Advanced Search, you will find sections Narrow your results by, where you can use the filter Usage Rights, which limits the search results according to license type. Think about using search terms in different languages, if possible, since that will enlarge the pool of potentially relevant materials. Here you find a list of additional websites dealing with OER. I won't read all of them, but this is just a short overview of some. There are much more, of course. Once you have found a useful OER that was published under a Creative Commons license on the internet, you will obviously want to use it. For the time being, we are only concerned with wanting to use it in its existing form without modifying it. To this end, you need to make sure that you state all the necessary information for this OER. Otherwise, the Creative Commons license deed does not take effect. Similar to literary citations in scientific texts, you need to document the individual resource being used, its authors, and where it can be found. Additionally, you need to provide information on the Creative Commons license that was chosen to regulate its use. The TEL rule will help you to use OER. T stands for title, A for author, L for license, the other L for link, O for origin. And the use of free material under the Common License, Creative Commons license, should be used with this TEL rule. Title. What is the name of the material? If there is a title, please use it. Creative Commons 4.0, feel free to use it. For example, the tiger in the tank. Author. Who created the material? The name must be specified as the author defined her or himself, even if it is a username, a group, or maybe a club name. For example, Reinhold Madrich and Patrick Pallhuber. License. Under which CC license has it been published? The version has to be specified with all details, for example, CC BY 4.0. Link to license. Where is the text to be the license deed? A link is obligatory. Using print products, write the long form of the link. For example, creativecommons.org/license/by/4.0. Origin. Where can the material be found? Where does it come from originally? Use a link so further users are able to find the place of origin easily. For example, the website of the Pedagogical University Tyrol. And here a concrete example. Using the Taylor rule, according this picture found on Paxos showing a computer working space, means picture, person writing a notebook from Julia M. Cameron on the license CC0 via Paxos. Modifying CC licensed works. If you want to modify materials or combine them with other resources, provided that the license allows it, you still need to adhere to the same attribution standards as specified in the Taylor rule. Additionally, you need to consider specific requirements when modifying materials under a CC 03.0 or CC 4.0 license. These additions state that any modifications have to be mentioned explicitly along with the other information concerning the OER. You also have to indicate previous alterations and their authors if they have been disclosed. An example you can see here.